Good evening, everybody. It's Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading. Well, I have a combination of positive, negative, hilarious, not so funny news that was provided by you guys, all you subscribers out there. Thank you so much for sending me some of the news clips, one of which I was already aware of, but please hit the thumbs up before I get into it. It seems like poop is in the news again. So Alex Jones, and I'll play a clip. It's on Twitter X. He says, a warning, viewer discretion is advised. Satanist convicted of force-feeding school children feces and blood, plus a satanic cult leader arrested during a Capitol Black Mass. In this vital report, Alex Jones lays out the secret satanic hierarchy, attempting to enslave and finally destroy humanity. So listen to this.
After putting poop and bodily fluids in kids' school food. That's the New York Post. It came after a plea deal that led to additional charges being dropped against the janitor, including aggravated assault, endangering a child's welfare, and tampering with food products, the Cumberland County Prosecutor's Office announced in a press release. And here's the individual right here.
Look at how dark his eyes are.
Satanist Giovanni Impozzolini pled guilty to second-degree official misconduct and third-degree possession of child sexual abuse materials. Child porn.
My capacity is freezing. I force you, whether you will it or not, to descend into this house and incarnate thyself into this bread. Jesus, partisan of hoaxes, bandit of homages, robber of the affection. Hear me. Oh, you lasting fathers of Bethlehem, we command you and confess you. We command you to confess your impunity, your inaccessible crimes. We would drive the nails deeper into your hands. We would press down the ground, thorns on your head. We would bring the
Okay, I'm going to end here. We don't want to get copyright strikes. So, anyway. Oh my goodness gracious. These Satanists, they're crazy. Satanists convicted of force-feeding school children feces and blood. And then we had, just this week, that chief of police, also in New Jersey. Now this person, this janitor, is in New Jersey. I'm telling you guys, New Jersey's off the cuff. Let me tell you. And there's so much going on there. So what else was going on in New Jersey? What about that crazy guy? That crazy chief of police. Poopy rituals, right? That are, wait, let me just get it. 1 second. The poopy rituals, the news of that chief of police in New Jersey who was shaving his body hair, pooping, putting drugs in the coffee machine, and giving this to his officers, harassing his officers. So now we've got Alex Jones speaking out against this janitor in New Jersey who is force feeding school children feces and blood. Well, thank you, SDL, again for looking out for me. You know, he's been on the poop trail and finding me all the links about these crazy people engaged in these disgusting rituals. And yes, these are those three Masons, you know, the ones that target us, the ones that vandalize our property, the ones that are trespassing, the ones that are using directed energy weapons. Yeah, these creatures, these dark, dark souls. Disgusting. So now here's a funny one. Okay, and this is from a subscriber. She says, yes, yes, please share away. She says, I have heard you mention that most or many of these military narcissist handler hubbies are actually closeted gays who hate women. And you are correct. As is whoever else said so. My ex was an army sergeant and lifer, retired after 32 years or so, and I was led to believe, in my opinion, he was a closeted, female-hating, even children, even including our own daughter, in denial, homosexual, male version of his narcissistic, borderline personality disordered mother. She gives me a song. She says, this song describes him perfectly. William is my fave drag queen. Blonde hair, blue hair, blonde, blue hair, so funny. She says, we were married like 15 years, and I was never allowed to see his butt in full view. That's crazy. That's really weird. Probably afraid because I'd realized that it was pre-owned, LOL. And he pooed in my Montero Sport. Diarrhea, probably from trying to clean it out from the other dudes. Anyway, don't ask, don't tell. Is to protect the straight service members from exposure, not the openly gay ones. So many straight soldiers who are anything but and like but. BUTTLOL. Enjoy. And yes, share away, she says. So here, we're going to share here. Now, I'm just going to share a little bit because, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But these are drag queens, by the way, which are usually hilarious. 1 second. Let me show you. I'm not going to play the rest of it. I don't want to get copyright. The original song is by Alicia Keys. And of course, these three drag queens are singing it up and change the lyrics. Instead of this girl is on fire, this boy is a bottom. Okay, so enough for the sexual perversions. Okay, next. Okay, so now this is a sad story, and I did hear about this. I wanted to report on it, and I just didn't get around to it, but thank you so much for reminding me. Good evening, Lorraine. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you've seen the sad news about a cat sanctuary in Long Island that killed the owner and over 100 cats. It's an unfortunate story. People are grieving the loss of the founder, Chris Arsenault, and the kitties. And yes, just so you know, I am familiar with Chris. He's been doing this a long time. She says, as I looked through the comments, I came across one that got my attention and was taken as a red flag. I will attach the screenshot of the comment so you can see it. It seems like Chris Arsenault was being harassed by another cat sanctuary owner. I even thought about you and your bad experience with the cat cartel in Manalapan, New Jersey. I didn't look into Chris Arsenault's Facebook account to read his posts about the harassment he posted about, but this makes me wonder if he was a targeted individual. I just wanted to bring this story to your attention. I hope you're doing well. Be safe. I'm posting the link to the news story of the cat sanctuary, and I will read a little bit about it, but this is the comment, the post. They claim they're keeping America safe by targeting specific individuals, all while being criminals and tyrants themselves. This was a comment under the video, one of the videos. It's one of the saddest days in our lives. Chris was truly an earth angel, and he adored the work he chose of rescuing cats and giving them a loving and safe home. He was forced to move the sanctuary to upstate New York, as his life in Medford had become unbearable for him and the cats as they faced a backlog. Now, Medford, New Jersey, okay? So he was forced to move upstate New York. And I know because the cat rescue people, some of them in New Jersey, are so envious and jealous of anybody that does a better job than them, that actually takes care of cats, that actually adores them. Because most of these women, these cat rescue people, one, and I've said this before, and please don't take offense for anybody that has never given birth to a child. It's sort of like, I don't know what it's like to be a guy because I've never been a guy. You don't know what it's like to be a mother unless you have given birth to a child, stayed up with them all night, nursed them, and bonded with a life, and learned how to care for that child. And all of these depraved cat rescue women in New Jersey, not all of them, but a lot of them, these are women who has never had children. They're narcissists. They wouldn't know how to care for a child. They don't know how to care for cats. They don't care about cats. All they care about is the money. And pretending that they're cat rescue people when they kill more cats than they rescue and nurture. And the ones that they do rescue, they don't nurture and give up for adoption so they can make more money. That's what they do. And they become very envious and jealous of anybody that does better work than them. Everyone go to Facebook and look up Happy Cat Sanctuary. This beautiful man was being harassed by another sanctuary owner and a town of Brookhaven employee. Chris had made a recent post about it. He was trying to relocate upstate to get away from the drama. And I believe it. I absolutely believe it. So let me get the link to this story just so that you could see. His cats were beautiful, very well cared for. Oh, sorry about that. We've got an advertisement here that I've got to skip.
This is still unaccounted for following yesterday's tragic fire out on Long Island. The founder of Happy Cat Sanctuary was killed when his passion project erupted in flames. Carolyn Gussoff was back at the scene in Medford today and shows us the extraordinary effort to save lives. There are moments of tenderness and relief when a cat emerges from the ashes alive and well.
She's really sweet.
But there have also been tremendous losses. At least 108 cats perished in Monday's fire at the Happy Cat Sanctuary, along with its founder.
And that's what narcissists do. They're envious and jealous of this man. He rescued 300 cats. 300 cats. 108 of them died in this fire. Others are unaccounted for because, I mean, anybody that has cats knows that, you know, many of these cats were probably in and around the property, and when they saw the fire break out, they ran. Just like during Hurricane Sandy, a lot of people lost their pets. There was this one homeowner down South Jersey She lost her cat, and the cat showed up on her porch 9 months later. So, and this is what will happen with these cats. After all the commotion dies down, the remaining cats will return to nothing. The owner will be gone. And thankfully, they are being rescued by other people. Hundreds of cats still missing after Long Island Happy Cat Sanctuary fire. If anybody has any more information on this, please let me know.
Chris Arsenault, who tried in vain to put out the fire that began in the home he shared with 300 cats.
We have just been overwhelmed with just the amazing human beings here on Long Island that have just donated their time, their money.
Lisa Jager and Strong Island Animal Rescue are leading the massive effort, searching for what may be as many as 200 surviving cats.
It's pretty big in there. It's their playing field, so I have to sort of wait until the right moment comes about to get them.
With the help of a steady stream of donations, including a medical van from Paws of War.
When a tragedy like this occurs, really, don't we all have a responsibility to be here and do what we can?
Some of those in need of emergency care are brought to the Veterinary Medical Center of Long Island. Here they're being triaged and getting an immediate dose of TLC. Doctors here say there is a wide range of injury.
Now, I just want to say for the record, I know firsthand how evil and despicable some of these cat rescue people are. Like I said, it's not about the cats to them. It's all about the money. And obviously this man was doing such a great job. Had a cat sanctuary, all those cats. And for somebody to care for a 300 cats and for them to all look that healthy is amazing. Amazing work. Meanwhile, these other cat rescue people, they're probably thrilled that he's not around anymore. And I guarantee some of them will be lurking in the background to steal some of his cats. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, you know what? You can get watch listed for anything. All you have to do is piss off the wrong person. Signing off for now.